Hey guys, it's Danielle with Danielle Minnesota Vlogs, and I'm so excited to do a flip through of my 2018 Plum paper planner. I went with kind of a colorful scheme for my cover this year, which I'm excited about, but I'm usually not a colorful gal, but I am liking it so far. Last year I got like a gold monochromatic cover. I apologize for this setup. I couldn't figure it out. Hopefully it's okay. But a nice cover, a clear cover, and then a nice thick cover. A place to write your name. And then this is the 2018 monthly overview. Just for overall planning. I think some women use this to track their cycles. And then special dates for all 6 months. I don't use this, but I hope to. This is my second Plum paper planner. I was an Erin Condren girl before that. This I would love to use as well. It's ideas, plans, and goals, and there are 12 sections, but they are not labeled. There's another down here. Oh, there are 12 sections, but they are not labeled, so you can customize it. So I think some people do January through December because there are 12, but you can do anything. Work goals, family goals, house goals. All right, now we're into the months. They have nice sturdy dividers. I started using this last year but kind of got lazy about it, but it was so helpful. So I really want to get into it again this year. But there are 3 goals for the month in these cool little circles, a spot for birthdays and events, things to remember, and then some more lines. Last year I did like a work goal, a goal for my family or house, and then last year I really worked on being more social, so I try to plan like lunch or even a phone call some months or a dinner party. And then there is just a line of paper for each month. I've used these for different things. Then the monthly spread, pretty plain Jane. If you like to decorate, this planner is not probably for you. That Erin Condren is just a beautiful planner with more spot for decorating. This is just like a, I shouldn't say basic because it has amazing features, but just, it's very functional. So then we get into the weekly spread, which is the thing that sold me on this planner. So there's a little monthly square up here. I like to highlight which week I'm in. A weekly to do, I use this every week with workouts and cleaning stuff. There are some notes, and then the days are organized vertically. And there are 7 different sections, and you can either leave these blank or you can have the company print them. And last year I left them blank because it was my first planner of this kind, but this year I had the company label them, which is really cool. I think it was like $3 or $5 extra. So mine are appointments, work, fitness, house, that's like cleaning stuff. I have a YouTube square now, journal. I write kind of what we did that day, and then the last one I leave blank. So not a lot of room for stickers and decorating, but a lot of space. At the end of each month, oh, I don't know if they had this last year. There's another lined notes page. I feel like they only had one or the other last year, but I could be wrong. This year I added on to-do lists at the end of each month. I believe last year I just had a bunch at the end of my planner, but I kind of wanted to scatter them throughout. I love to-do lists, so this will be like my monthly to-do. And then I don't think this is an add-on. I think this comes monthly cleaning. And I do zone cleaning from How Jen Does It. I have at least 1 video or 2 on that. So I kind of write over these categories depending on what week I'm in or month, and do my to-do list that way. I never use this page because I can't clean that much every month, but there's another section with some customizable headers. Okay, the fun add-ons. So this goes through till December. I added on a My Home section this year. Again, I did it last year as well. And this changed a lot. So the first page, I don't know if we'll use it, but it's to keep track of like your utility companies with their phone number and account number. That's actually pretty cool. My husband is more in charge of paying those kinds of bills, so I don't know if I'll use it. And then home maintenance. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. That's really cool too, because you know, turn off the sprinklers before the winter hits, things like that. Change your filters. A laundry guide. I think this is so cool. It's just a beautiful visual of separating laundry, different stain remover ideas, a graph about different types of fabric and how to care for them. And then down here is an icon of what different things mean for laundry. Like, I didn't know most of these. Hand wash, do not bleach. This is new this year, and I'm excited because we had our first garden last year and failed. So actually my husband's like, we're not doing that again, but it is a garden guide, different information, and then this is cool. You know, some vegetables and fruit like to be planted near others and they don't do well next to others. So this tells you what are good pairs when you're planning out your garden. And then over here for your garden is a winter, spring, summer, and fall section. And so you can just plan, you know, different things you need to do, whether, you know, putting the beds away for the winter, getting the soil ready. Here, oh, you guys, this is so bad. Here is a monthly cleaning list. I don't use this, but it's cool. So basically just a bunch of rows and then the months, and you would, you know, put a check mark in each box. This is a shopping list. That's cool too. I didn't use it a ton, but it's nice. Gift list. This is nice, especially for Christmas and birthday parties. I like that there's a section for how much money you spent. Did you wrap it, and you know, did you actually give it? Because sometimes they pile up. This is a project-based to-do list. We're doing a lot of renovations in our house right now, so I might use that to keep track of that. This is a password page, which is probably not smart, but I do use it just for all my websites, usernames and passwords. Monthly bills, I use this, so I don't have a ton of monthly bills. My husband is in charge of the mortgage and utilities, and I'm in charge of grocery shopping and daycare. So my main bills are, I have 3 credit cards and James's daycare, my gym membership. I think that's it. So I will list these here. I like to write what day of the month they're due, how much money, which the gym is fixed and his daycare is fixed, but the credit card obviously varies. Oh, here's a section for the date they're due. And then I just check them off as I pay them. I added on a meals section, which I did last year as well. I've done a lot of videos on that. I love this. The front page is some temperature information and conversions, tablespoons to cups, ounces to cups. And then you plan out your meals. There is a month worth on each page. I plan by week instead of month, so I'll just do one section at a time. They did make a change this year, which I really like. It used to start with Sunday, and now it starts with Monday. And I think that makes much more sense for meal planning. I think most people would start thinking of a new week on Monday, as far as meals go at least. And then over here, you write each grocery list corresponding with the week. So I used this last year. I really liked it, and I'm excited for this year. Just as I did last year, I added on, oh, hold on. Then at the end of the meal section, there's a section to like brainstorm breakfast, snack, lunch, and dinner ideas. And then I don't really understand the difference between this. I guess it's just a different way to track it. You circle if it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the meal, and the source, I guess if it's like a recipe. And then take out favorites. That's kind of cool. I doubt we'll use it. I added on the fitness section as I did last year. So to the right is numbers 1 through 30. So each day you write what you exercised. If you write what your exercise was, if you exercised, time, distance, sets, reps. I don't really use this. Just how I exercise doesn't make sense. And then this looks a little different, but they have a water tracker again. So there are 8 glasses, and you fill in the glasses as you drink your water. And then I go to a gym and get reimbursed if I go 12 times a month. So I put a little G next to each day that I go to the gym so I can keep track of that. And then corresponding over on this left page is measurements. So little visual scales to weigh yourself every week, and then to keep track of your inches, which I think is more important than weight. This changed, and I'm not happy about it. There's a section for this month's fitness plan, and I kind of create my own workouts for a month and change them every month. And this used to be a much longer section, and I used all of the space. So that's going to be a little annoying for me this year. I'll have to figure out how to do that. There are monthly goals, which is cool, but who's gonna have, how many is that? Like 10 monthly goals for fitness? I wish this was smaller and this was bigger. Highs and lows, which is cool. Rewards, I think that's neat too. And then, I don't know if it's showing, there's a notes section down here. At the end of the fitness section, is a grid to graph your weight loss. Lastly, new for me this year, I added on a blog section since I'm doing YouTube, and so I'm very excited about this addition. It's a monthly overview, so you'd write, January here, whatever month. Ideas for posting, monthly blog goals or YouTube goals, to-do list for the month, final post schedule. And then this is neat down here. It's not showing well, but there is a income and expenses category. So I think I just made my first $2 from Amazon affiliate. So I guess I could put that there, but otherwise I'm mainly spending money right now, but that is good to track. And then a place to record your stats. So Facebook numbers, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and then user sessions, page views, subscribers, bounces, and duration. At the end of that, kind of like with the cleaning or the home page, there's just like a blog task with a monthly checklist. I think that would be cool. I think I will use this, things that you want to do every month. I can't think of an example right now, but you know, I kind of want to do a big picture thing every month, tweak in cards or kind of more big general branding tasks every month, even if it's like 10 minutes of work. So that's what comes to mind. And then there are blog post ideas, which also are in the monthly pages, but I guess this is just like a more general, like vomit the ideas out here so you can just have a running list. And then a general blog to-do list. Oh, this is cool. Giveaways and reviews to track that. And then I don't make money or have any sponsorships, but if you do, this is cool. And then this is a blog annual planner. So there are 12 sections for the month. Oh, and then this is a yearly overview with stats and then how much you earned, how much you spent, and then you put your net income here, which is your income minus your expenses. And then at the end, here are some more graph paper just to doodle. I don't really get why there's another password thing here, but there is. My contacts, which I don't use. My contacts are all in my iPhone. And then a list of the US holidays by year, the years coming up. And then we started with a 2018 overview, and at the end is a 2019 overview. And there is a nice sturdy pocket here. It's a double-sided pocket. And I don't keep a ton in here. I keep stamps in here and kind of any notes, like letters that I need to bring to work or from work to bring home, things like that. So that is everything. I again apologize for this setup. I know it's not the best, but I wanted to get it done. I have an affiliate code for this planner. I think it gives you 10% off if you're a new customer. So email me if you're interested in that. I will have my email address in the description, but it's DanielleMNvlogs@gmail.com. Hope you all have a great day and happy planning. Bye guys.